Good afternoon. Hi guys. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to make pound cake. It's moist, it's sweet, it's the perfect thing to eat along with steaming mug of hot chocolate. It's pound cake. There are a few reasons I chose to demonstrate how to make a pound cake. Number one, its name is in the recipe. Number two, it's older than our country. Number three, it's internationally loved. And number four, it makes a great dessert. Pound cake, which originated in Europe in the first half of the 18th century, initially weighed 4 pounds. That's because it called for 1 pound of each ingredient of each of the 4 ingredients: flour, butter, eggs, and sugar. Now that you know a little background of the pound cake, let's talk about its ingredients. Measuring is key. You must use a scale and be very precise. We have 6 ounces of salted butter, 6 ounces of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 6 ounces of eggs. This averages about 4 eggs, and 6 ounces of cake flour. Now I will demonstrate the procedure. First, I preheat the oven to 365 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, you need to rebocuse the sugar before you add it to the other ingredients. This means pulsing it a few times until it is very, very fine. For this recipe, you want to use the paddle on the KitchenAid. Place the butter, sugar, and vanilla extract in the KitchenAid mixer. Mix at number 2 until light and fluffy. Walk away from the mixer.
No, really, walk away.
Whisk the eggs together thoroughly. With the mixture on, add 2/3 of the eggs a little at a time. Wait for the mixture to totally absorb the egg before adding more. Scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl as you go. With sifted flour, alternate flour with the remaining egg and add it to the mixer. Allow enough time in between so the ingredients are fully mixed in. Scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl and finish with the mixture until uniform, fluffy, and smooth. Pour the batter in a lightly greased loaf pan. Then smooth the top slightly. Bake until the top of the cake looks brown and a toothpick comes out dry. This takes about 45 minutes. This looks perfect. It might crack on the top, but don't worry about this. Place on a trivet to cool. Here comes the toothpick test. It's clean. After it cools, slice into 1-inch pieces. You can serve it with whipped cream and any fruit or berries that you like. Enjoy! The main point of this recipe is to learn the creaming method and become familiar with the 2-stage mixing method. I learned the hard way that if you do not turn on the mixer and walk away, the batter does not become light and fluffy. This will result in the cake being very dense, like a brick. This takes practice, but once you realize the technique, the cake turns out perfectly. So today I taught you how to make a pound cake. In order to do so, I first explained what ingredients were needed. Second, I discussed how to measure and mix and performed a demonstration. Finally, I revealed the finished product for you to enjoy virtually. I hope this has inspired some of you to try your hand in the kitchen.